This photo was taken during a 4th of July camping trip, just 5 close friends out by a quiet lake. Being from Alaska, they were no strangers to eerie woods and late-night wilderness. The night seemed completely normal. Fireworks, laughter, photos by the lake. But when they looked back at one of the pictures, they noticed something chilling. All 4 friends were there, but so was someone else. A shadowy, pale figure standing behind them. The person who took the photo swears no one else was there that night. To make it even more disturbing, the lake they were camping near, it has a dark history, stories of drownings, disappearances, and hauntings. So who or what showed up in that photo? Could it be tied to the lake's past? Paula Miranda Rosa, a 31-year-old woman, went missing after visiting Wakiwa Springs State Park near Orlando. She was last seen by family the day before and was reported missing after failing to return home. Her car was found abandoned and unlocked in the park's parking lot. Inside were her personal belongings, including her phone, wallet, and shoes. Investigators later obtained a video and 2 photographs taken by hikers, showing Paula swimming in the Wakiwa River. Her family confirmed that the person in the images was indeed Paula. Despite extensive search efforts, Paula was not found. Authorities do not suspect foul play, and her disappearance remains unsolved. Her family said she would never just go into a gator-infested river by herself. No one understands why she went in. While walking their dog through a quiet park, someone stumbled upon something disturbing. A small handmade doll covered in what looked like melted candle wax. It had real hair attached and clutched a handwritten note. One name was scrawled on the paper: Christopher. The way it was placed, it didn't feel random. It felt intentional, like part of some kind of curse, or a ritual aimed against someone named Christopher. In 2012, university student Helen Murray was hiking near Hackney marshes in London when she spotted something truly terrifying. She thought it was a loose bear, large, black and hunched, moving low to the ground. Panicked, she snapped a few photos and ran. Unfortunately, the images remained too blurry for experts to confirm what it was. But her sighting revived a chilling memory from 1981, when 4 children claimed they encountered a growling, upright beast in the very same area. A police search followed, but all they found were strange tracks, and reports of decapitated bear carcasses in the area the year before. So what exactly did Helen see that day? Brian and Emily from the channel Adventure Out There were camping deep in the Canadian forest, enjoying a peaceful night by a quiet stream. But the next morning, everything changed. Around 5 a.m, this happened.
Got our first knock.
First knock.
5 o'clock. Why did he want it?
He wanted to know what time it was.
Why?
Hey, I don't know if that's really what he wanted, but that's all he's gonna get.
What does he want? It's only 5:30 in the morning.
I don't think he really knows what's going on. He looks a little lost. There's a tent over here now that wasn't here when we went to bed. He just looks really confused.
Startled and unnerved, they packed up their gear and left without looking back. It wasn't until later that they made a chilling discovery.
Where we are is a stretch of highway from Prince George to Prince Rupert that is also known as the Yellowhead Highway or the Highway of Tears. And the way that it got the name Highway of Tears is pretty dark, unfortunately, as you can probably guess by the name. But when the highway was constructed in 1970, since then, over 80 women, they estimate, have either gone missing or have been murdered along this highway. And unfortunately, a lot of those are completely unsolved. It also happens to be a disproportionate amount of Indigenous women. And there's a couple of factors that play into this. The highway is extremely remote. There's long stretches between communities. A lot of people hitchhike to get from community to community. And there's also not a lot of cell reception in the area. So given all of that and knowing about the history of crimes in the area, when we got a knock at 5 o'clock in the morning in this area, it put me on edge.
They had unknowingly camped along Canada's infamous Highway of Tears, a remote stretch of road where dozens of women have mysteriously vanished over the years. While stopping for a break at a gas station in Victorville, California, this man stumbled upon something truly disturbing. A teddy bear that looked like it was stitched from human skin. At first, fear spread quickly. Was it the work of a serial killer? Thankfully, it wasn't. Authorities later confirmed the bear was made of synthetic materials, not real tissues. It was traced back to 23-year-old Hector Villanueva, who had purchased it online as a horror prop. He was arrested for causing a false emergency. Hector had bought the bear online from Robert Kelly, a South Carolina artist who makes horror props using latex and sells them as made of human skin. This couple visited an abandoned and supposedly haunted school. But what started as a casual exploration quickly turned into something they couldn't explain. While inside the old gymnasium during a spirit box session, the girlfriend suddenly felt something touch her hair.
Oh, sorry. I think that was my hair or something.
She brushed it off, maybe a bug. But later, while reviewing the footage, they noticed this. Her hair clearly moves on its own. No wind, no one near her, no obvious explanation. Despite trying to find a rational explanation, they couldn't. Josh and his grandparents had been living a quiet life deep in Appalachia, until the neighbors started acting strange. They began creeping onto Josh's property, ignoring fences, boundaries, and warnings. Disturbances became constant, but even after reporting everything to the sheriff, nothing changed. So Josh took matters into his own hands, hiding and filming whatever was happening on their land. The footage he captured only raised more questions. What was really going on with these people? And why were they acting like something had taken hold of them? While visiting his aunt's house in Malaysia, a Reddit user stumbled upon an old photo tucked high on a shelf, something he never paid much attention to as a child. He'd always assumed it was just a scenic landscape from his late uncle's time in southern China. But now, years later, looking at it again, he noticed something strange. In the photo, a large, dark figure stood in the distance. At first, he thought it might just be a shadow or pareidolia. But when comparing it to other photos taken at the same spot, the figure was nowhere to be seen. So who, or what, did his uncle capture in that moment? While hiking along Hobson's Lake Trail in Halifax, a Redditor stumbled upon an abandoned wooden cabin tucked away in the woods. But as they stepped closer, they noticed something terrifying inside. A headless doll dangling from a chain behind the dusty window. There were no signs of life or movement around. They got out quickly after snapping the photo. Whether it was a prank or a forgotten relic, it was a truly disturbing sight. A group of kids was out on a peaceful trail just enjoying their day, when suddenly something unexpected appeared.
Run!
A large, dark figure emerged from the woods, heading straight toward them. The moment they saw it, panic broke out. Fortunately, they made it out safely, but the question still lingers. Who, or what, was coming toward them? Was it just someone playing a twisted prank, or were they truly being chased by something unknown? The fear in their voices sounds almost impossible to fake. YouTubers Kazi and Bradley had been road tripping through the Yukon, but things quickly turned into drama.
So just when I thought this vlog would be pretty drama-free, we have our gas system has cut out. We thought, oh, maybe we ran out of gas, but we haven't. So it means it's not lighting. None of the gas is working. We're back in the cold, so we actually need the gas. Not only that, we drove into a tire stop, Integra Tire, they're called, to what are we doing? Fill up the gas, and then turns out we have a flat tire, which is convenient because we're at a tire shop, but they're closed for the day. So they said we can park overnight here on the premises, and they'll fix it in the morning. They say bad things happen in threes, and I'm not looking forward to the third thing. Brad gets to look under in a very dirty ground. See if you can find any issues.
Okay, yes, this is us for the night. I don't know if you can hear that, or if you can see it bubbling out. But you can definitely tell she's on her way down, so I'm guessing by morning that'll be flat. So if you look a bit rough.
They were given permission to park overnight for van repairs, but around midnight, things took a creepy turn.
So we literally just had someone, I don't know what time it is. It's like
Midnight.
It's midnight, and someone tried to open the van door. Obviously, we're in the middle of nowhere in the Yukon, but yeah, they tried to open it, so
There's other RVs like next to us.
Yeah.
There's a massive RV next to us.
Brad jumped in the front literally, and we just started like driving away. Yeah, don't know where the fucker went. Wow. Yeah, so there's like another car sitting, like we were sitting parked up top, and there's another car, and this is actually right outside the campsite. Oh yeah, we're not like in the middle, yeah, of nowhere, as in like, yeah, we are surrounded by other vehicles. But yeah, and I think the plan would have been to take it and then jump in that car that's currently got its lights on sitting there and drive off, because we drove up to that car and the guy made eye contact with Brad but looked away. So, you know, we were gonna
sitting there on his phone. Why would he be sitting on his phone? He's got the engine running.
Ready to go. Like, it's clearly, why else? It's 12 o'clock at night. Why else would he be sitting there ready to go? You know what I mean? So his friend is hiding somewhere, because we're watching the bushes. So there's bushes like right next to where we were parked. So he kind of ran away down the hill. We would have seen it. So the only theory is he's still in there. So Brad's on the lookout to watch and see him.
It looked like a setup, one guy waiting in a car, the other approaching their van. Bradley didn't wait to find out. He hit the gas and drove off immediately. The next morning, they made it safely to Vancouver, but the experience stayed with them. While out hiking one summer afternoon, this man decided to take a simple safety measure, taping the bottoms of his pants to keep ticks out. At the end of the hike, he checked the tape, and what he saw was horrifying. Dozens of ticks stuck to the tape. He later shared that these were only the ones caught by the tape, suggesting even more might have made it through. Let's just hope none of them managed to bite. Someone was hiking a well-marked trail in the Pacific Northwest when they stumbled upon something odd hanging from a tree. A handmade doll, weathered and strangely out of place. They didn't dare to go too close. They just snapped a quick photo and moved on. People online guessed everything, from a voodoo or corn husk doll to a makeshift effigy or warning sign. Some even called it a no trespassing symbol meant to scare hikers away. If that's the case, it worked. Nick and Julie, known for their quiet camping trips, visited Kentucky's Red River Gorge. After taking a sky lift to the Natural Bridge and hiking steeply back down, they drove into the Daniel Boone National Forest to camp. By evening, they found a remote spot near a creek. It looked peaceful, until they noticed something strange.
We haven't seen anyone around yet, but some things are kind of sketchy around here. First of all, there's a bottle of alcohol in the tree. And then there's a bunch of gun shells. There's a shotgun shell. There's a gun cartridge there. There's some broken glass. There's another gun cartridge. When we were driving in, we broke our V-boost antenna. Probably got snagged on a tree branch or something. I'm feeling creeped out right now.
Yeah, I think so.
People sometimes come here to party and shoot guns or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and they drive four-wheelers and stuff.
Yeah, this is all like
Tire tracks and...
mud, so hopefully it'll be a quiet night.
It should be. We've been here for like an hour. There's nobody.
And then this happened.
While we were making dinner, some like 2 4-wheelers drove up from the woods, and they kind of just like parked in front of our truck and camper, and they just stood there for about like, how long do you think it was? Like a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're not sure what that was all about.
Yeah, they already left, but I don't know if I want to stay here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's worth the risk or whatever, just in case.
Yeah, we're not sure what it was all about.
Yeah.
If it was just, they're just standing there for no reason, or if they just don't want people staying here.
Who
or,
knows?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
they
sure.
didn't say anything. They just parked in front of the truck.
Yeah, so it's just
for
kind of
20
weird.
minutes.
There's no service here,
Yeah.
and it's just in the middle of the woods. There's no one here, so we don't know what that was all about.
I think it's best to just pack up and leave at this point, just in case. Who knows? Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
So we're going to clean up our stuff and head out. Oh, too bad. That's all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to be heading out.
Unnerved and with no cell signal, Nick and Julie packed up and left. No words were exchanged, but the message was clear. This wasn't a safe place to stay. A man was camping in his RV when he captured something odd during a lightning storm. A bolt of lightning lit up the night horizon, and just then, something strange seemed to fall from the sky. Some believe storms might help alien crafts recharge, and to them, this was proof. But not everyone was convinced. Others said it was just a raindrop stuck to the window. Still, the object looks like it appears behind the clouds. What do you think? In June 2025, Fuzzy Dog Productions, known for light-hearted travel vlogs, went camping at Sweetwater Campground in Brewster, Massachusetts. They arrived late, frustrated by poor signage, and ended up circling for a while before finally finding their site. It was quiet, tucked deep in the woods, exactly what they were hoping for. But the next morning, something was off.
You might have taken more, I don't know.
Wow.
That's crazy. We got robbed.
Why didn't you take the Annie's mac and cheese?
Was this thing? Is this the Drambuie thing? I bet it is, right?
Morning. We had a guy walk through here probably about 5 in the morning. The dog was starting to bark. We don't know how long he was here, and he stole all our booze. Literally went through the back of Luna, took the Drambuie for the recommended drink, and just kept walking. Wow, lesson learned. Not only did he take our good stuff, he left us shitty stuff. We're definitely a little shocked that this guy went through all of our stuff. This lady here, Mrs. Fuzzy Dog, she's just pissed. Rightfully so. It's just weird.
They discovered something strange. Nothing else was taken, no signs of forced entry. So why would someone do something like this? A woman finally reached the peak of a mountain. But then her joy soon turned into panic.
It's pretty rocky.
A swarm of bees rushed in like a storm. It was terrifying. She was hurt, but she made it out safely. And despite the stress, she stayed positive, realizing the bees could have done much worse, or even caused her to stumble down the mountain. A man camped in his van near a quiet gas station when, out of nowhere, he got the feeling someone was watching him. He bravely stepped outside, pulled out his phone just in case, and hit record. And then he caught this. A blurry white silhouette pacing slowly from one end to the other. He was sure it wasn't another person. It looked almost unreal. He tried to find it again but saw nothing. The figure was gone. Feeling creeped out and unsafe, he ran back to his van. But he had no choice but to stay the night, as the next safe place to park was over 40 miles away. Luckily, nothing bad happened. While hiking deep in the woods late at night, this person stumbled across something truly unsettling. A cardboard sign attached to a tree. It read, "Press shift to run." The message wasn't funny. It felt like a warning, hinting that something dangerous might be nearby. Whether it was a twisted prank or something far more sinister, he didn't stick around to find out. This couple decided to take their walk to the extreme, hiking the famous Oahu Ridge in Hawaii. The trail is steep, narrow, and completely exposed. One wrong step and you're facing a deadly drop on the other side. Sadly, a 30-year-old traveler recently fell 250 feet while hiking this very ridge and didn't survive. According to the Honolulu Fire Department, he was hiking with 3 others, one of them a Hawaii resident. And just days earlier, another tourist fell from the same trail, suffering a serious head injury. At least 5 people have died here since 2011. A hiker in the Virginia backwoods strayed off the main trail and stumbled upon a moss-covered stone corridor that seemed older than the trees around it. At the far end stood a rusted iron gate. He posted a photo on Reddit, asking if anyone else thought it looked off. People agreed there was something unnatural about it, not like it was meant to keep people out, but as if it had been built to keep something in. No one could explain why it was there, hidden deep in the woods. Can you? In the remote Colombian wilderness, there's an old cabin believed to be haunted. Hikers who stayed there reported strange events. Diego went to see for himself. He hiked in, set up for the night, and recorded everything. At first, all was quiet, until he heard a single whistle.
Escuché que alguien silbó, así como cuando saludan, tipo... Y ya silbó una vez y me dio un poquito de miedo. Espero que sea un ave, o si no, no puedo dormir.
Then he heard a loud banging coming from the roof.
Estoy acostado y uso mi cabeza en el techo. Yo siento que algo se mueve. Y escucho. Parece que las tablas se abrieran. Hay movimiento.
He searched outside with a flashlight but saw nothing. At sunrise he left, still unsure what it was. 2 women were racing through the muddy woods when this happened.
Katie, I got you! I got you! I'm coming!
Oh my god!
You're okay, you're okay! You're okay!
I'm okay.
Get it up! I'm trying, Katie. You don't have a tugger, it's hard.
It's okay, I'm sorry, I'm messing up your race.
It's okay, Katie, it's okay, Katie. Can you move?
Holy.
Can you move, Katie? You're okay. You're okay.
Oh,
okay, get your bike, Katie. Just hold your bike for a sec. Okay.
Me, dude.
You're okay, you're okay.
Thank you.
No worries.
One of them crashed into a pit. The bike landed hard on top of her, pinning her down. Luckily, her friend was right there and managed to pull her out. If she hadn't been with her, it could have ended badly. Good thing they were together. Dan, from the channel Cursed Urban, went camping near the infamous Skinwalker forest, on private land owned by his friend Todd. The plan? A quiet solo night under the stars. He set up his tent, lit a fire, and settled in for what seemed like a peaceful evening. But as darkness fell, the vibe shifted. Strange voices echoed through the trees, faint, distant, and unnatural. Dan activated his gear, hoping to capture something paranormal.
If you're here with me, could you give me a sign? Maybe,
My name is Helen.
My name is Helen. Maybe move something if you want. Maybe move something in the fire, or if it's too hot, maybe move a tree branch or move a stick or something. Could you do that for me? Daughter. Did you guys just hear that? Dude, did you guys just hear that?
Hello, why are you here?
I just heard like a howl from over there, but it was too deep to be a coyote.
Around 3 a.m., as he tried to sleep, he was jolted awake by something. He thought it might have been Todd, but a quick call confirmed it wasn't Todd. Startled, Dan stepped outside and realized someone had poured lighter fluid all over his tent while he was asleep inside.
Who's out here? Dude, there's 100. Show yourself now. Holy sh! Yo, you gotta be kidding me. Dude. Whoever this is... Dude, they just sprayed my entire tent down with lighter fluid. And I'm covered in it now. Look at that. They literally sprayed the entire tent down with lighter fluid. And that... Dude, they were going to light it up. Yo, dude, they were going to light the tent on fire.
The figure, whoever it was, had fled into the night. Police were called, but no one was ever found.
I just made it back home. It is very early in the morning. Dude, tonight was a mess. Tonight was a mess. So after the last clip that you guys saw, because I literally dropped my camera on the ground and it shut off, Todd showed up about 2-3 minutes later. We looked around, didn't see anybody, called the cops, filed a report. that was basically it. There was no exciting conclusion of the night. Like, we didn't find anybody. We didn't find any evidence of anybody except for, like, what happened and what I got on video.
One thing's for sure. Dan was lucky to wake up when he did, because if he hadn't, this story might have ended very differently. Instagram user Belle Rides pulled over when her motorcycle felt off. Before she could check the issue, a man stopped, pretending to help, but he quickly turned the conversation personal.
Yeah, it just felt like it was riding weird, so I was just pulling over to make sure there wasn't something like obviously loose. I don't know. Just felt significantly bumpier than normal. Felt off. I don't know. Huh?
Where are you going?
Fort Worden?
Where's that at? Is that over the Port Canal?
Point Townsend, yeah.
Yeah, Port Townsend. You single? Are you?
Yes.
Yeah. So you live there, huh?
No, I'm just going just to go.
You got a time limit?
For what?
Or what time you got to be there?
Oh, no. Oh, thanks for checking on me.
Fort Worden, huh? It's towards Squim, you said? You know you're a hot piece of property. I mean, you're very, very exciting and gorgeous and, you know, beautiful. You know, like,
well,
I can't be trying to, I can't be trying to deny any privileges.
Everything looks fine from what I could
You want
see.
to stop up to have a refreshment or anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you for checking on me, though.
What's your number?
No, I'm not really
no?
dating right now.
Huh?
I'm not dating right now.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not either. We don't have to be dating. Stuff called fun, right? Or just cordial communication, and visiting people and enjoying people's company.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but I don't think so.
She kept saying no, but he wouldn't stop.
What is it about me that you don't think it can't
I just don't really
incline any interest?
I just don't really give my number out. I don't know. I'm kind of a loner.
Me too.
Yeah.
You shouldn't pass up friendship that we could have. We're both attractive people, Look at your eyes. Look at my eyes.
Yeah.
Come on now. All right.
Well, thank you.
See you later.
Right safe.
Sure. What did you think it was riding bad? What do you think it was?
I don't know.
Is that a Sportster?
Yeah.
1200?
Yeah.
What do you have to see in a man to have them attractive?
I don't know.
Say that again?
But I usually date guys that look like they're in the military.
Why is that?
That's just what I'm attracted to, I guess.
All right, hon.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She stayed calm but had to get firm before he finally left. He never helped with the bike. It was clear. He had no good intentions. Alison, usually sleeping in her van, booked a last-minute remote Airbnb for the night, but the moment she stepped inside, something felt off.
This is wild. Okay. Okay, I made it in here and I guess I'm gonna reserve my judgment until I come back later. But this is a little bit out here, a little bit different than I don't want to go back to that Airbnb. Also, maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking, but just from the 5 minutes I was there, it doesn't make me want to go back. Whole garage is just busted. Another rule of living on the road is to make sure that your vehicle is facing outwards so that if you need to take off, yeah, I can.
Hoping it was just in her head, she went for a hike. By the time she returned, night had crept in, and so had a growing sense of unease.
Somebody's coming. Oh. Somebody just pulled up. A new car just pulled up. I saw the flashing light through the little crack in this window. Maybe it's a new person for one of these other Airstreams. It's kind of late, bro. It's like 11 o'clock. Oh, somebody's walking. 2 people. Okay, so they're staying in this red Airstream next to me. Alright. That made me nervous because I just saw lights flashing through this window. Okay. I'm gonna try to fall asleep now. Let me just check out this window real quick because I heard some noises earlier, but they went away. I think we're doing all right.
A car pulled in and 2 strangers entered the neighbouring unit. But soon, strange noises began.
I'm hearing noises. I swear, if somebody pops their face up here in this window, I'm gonna freak the F out. I'm hearing like low, sound. I'm not making up ghost stories here. Maybe it's just the wind.
Around 3:30 a.m, the noises came back, louder this time.
Chill. Excuse me, sir. It is 4:52 in the morning. Stop with your cock-a-doodle-doo.
By morning, Alison's back was covered in clustered bites.
Not gonna lie. I heard so many noises. I was hearing... Hello, can I put the earring in? I was hearing the, almost like the sound of like an old screen door, like creaking open and shut. Like, I don't know if it was something was happening with the wind. And then I was hearing like as if the window was vibrating. Like, like if you're, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm so tired. As if like a big truck drives by and the window's like, and then like before 5 in the morning, these chicken roosters or whatever were cock-a-doodle-dooing. Also, I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but I was either bitten by spiders or bed bugs. And I don't like to be accusatory at all, but my back is tore up, and I was looking it up and it was saying that bed bugs bite in clusters, and definitely on my back there's clusters of...
She packed up and left immediately. Was it just a really bad Airbnb, or was her unsettling feeling right all along? Pop star Lizzo recently captured something strange while enjoying a quiet evening outdoors.
Oh, what is that? On my phone, it looks crazy. On my phone, it looks crazy. In real life, it looks faint. Do you see this?
Yeah.
No, and if you look on here, it's moving around. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they just went behind the clouds. What is that?
High above, a glowing purple light appeared in the sky. Curious, Lizzo shared the footage, hoping an astronomer might offer an explanation, but so far, no answers. Was it a rare atmospheric event, a drone, or something else entirely? Whatever it was, the mystery remains. Now don't stop and let's continue with this video.